Tell me how long you've been on tour, where we are, and everything.
We're in, where are we?
Boston.
Where are we? We're in Boston. And we've been on tour for, I don't know, 1 month already. It's too long, man.
Are you tired?
I'm tired. Tired and sick. But it's cool. It's fun.
This is the first time we got the whole team together to go on a tour, and a week before I hurt my knee, kind of bad, so as you know, I couldn't go.
Yeah, it's hot.
How hot is it, you think?
Cooking.
We've come to the local refrigerator spot and we rearranged it. Hopefully they won't be upset.
You gotta work the visuals, you know, you wanna make it look tough, like Brazil. You gotta throw a couple rocks in there.
What you said? Tough?
Tough, like Brazil, you know, like Spain. Brazil. No, Spain isn't tough. Spain is not tough.
Spain is gangster.
Chomp. It's a little late, but it's Chomp.
do it right here, right?
All right, yeah.
Right here.
My man Javi, no problem.
Kurt Hayashi, do you like skate buddies? What do you think of that one buddy that asked you a skate tool?
Anyone have stickers? My size.
I just remember every time I looked over, Yanni was on the phone. I'd love to see that bill.
He bought a lot of calling cards, man.
Yeah.
1 or 2 a day he was going through.
We never saw the guy on the trip. Was he on the trip? I didn't see him. He showed up to every demo, but I didn't see him on the trip. Basically, Yanni's phone went on that trip, and when the demo started, Yanni skated, and when the demo was over, Yanni was off the trip again. Sometimes the cameramans have to be entertained. $4.95 will do it.
Oh yeah! Oh, I got
That's all I can say about the shocker pen.
At the autograph signings and stuff, I remember seeing kids getting it.
You still need a lighter? Oh,
You got one?
I got one. Awesome one.
Oh, let me see.
It's purple fire though.
Oh my god.
How to go to the bathroom? I couldn't find anywhere to go to the bathroom. So I went scavenging around the car to find some sort of device, some sort of porta potty. And the keys got locked in the car somehow. And Bob, you know, Bob and Javi, I'm sure they figured they've been breaking into quite a few cars in their past. So they got that thing open in about 4 minutes. I heard Wieger was like pretty excited to go check it out. Didn't think anything was there, and then I heard his gator almost snapped his nose off or something.
Wieger got pretty close to the water and one of them kind of jumped out. Yeah, he lost it.
Then it came out of the water like fucking quick. We didn't even see an alligator. Like we were like, we're not gonna see an alligator. And then like I was about to leave, and then it jumped out of the water like, boom.
It was so loud, couldn't even hear, man. Couldn't even hear people talking each other. You're kind of yelling because it was like a tin roof, like in the car. Just we showed up to the demo 2.5 hours late and got to wear helmets and everyone's off it. Nothing happened. You know, Steve Reich won.
I just feel like jumping on my head in the middle of the flat bottom.
Is that why? Just because you have a helmet on?
No, just because I don't even know where I'm at or what I'm doing here.
Neither do I.
What trick to try on
Do you know what state you're in?
the bull. We're in north. I don't know. North something. What are we at?
North Carolina.
Dakota? Not North Dakota.
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Well, you
I
knew
haven't
that.
slept 2 hours of sleep in like a week. I don't know what we're doing. I'm wearing a helmet they gave me.
But you're ripping
I'm
though.
just complaining. I think I'm complaining.
You're ripping though.
I'll stop.
No, you have it, man.
Talk to the bird, huh?
Crazy, eh? New York, New York.
Hobby, Wieger, they were loving it, man. That's what they want to go see. They want to go see New York. So they were loving it.
These dudes were hitting baseballs right into the skateboarders, basically.
I think John got one shot. I think he got one shot at the demo, didn't he?
It was weird to actually see where it took place, you know? That's where it happened, you know?
It was just different. Statue of Liberty was, I think, closed. Couldn't go out there. Can't take a ferry out there. And it just seemed empty. Last time I was there, it seemed like people were milling around everywhere, and it just seemed really empty to me.
Everybody was injured except me, Lance, and Matt. And Yanni got injured like in the middle of a demo. And it's supposed to be like the whole team there, and there were like 3 people. And I got hurt, and nobody took me to the hospital.
I think that might have been my first kickflip ever made in a demo. Is there any way you could get that, put that kickflip in slow-mo? Rewind it in slow-mo. Sickest kickflip ever done on film. No, I'm just joking. Car got broken into. Window got smashed. It was raining. It was the end of the tour. And it was a good way to end it. Most of these demos we made kids into rollerbladers, I think.
Crazy, eh? New York, New York.
Hobby, Wieger, they were loving it, man. That's what they want to go see. They want to go see New York. So they were loving it.
These dudes were hitting baseballs right into the skateboarders, basically.
I think John got one shot. I think he got one shot at the demo, didn't he?
It was weird to actually see where it took place, you know? That's where it happened, you know?
It was just different. Statue of Liberty was, I think, closed. Couldn't go out there. Can't take a ferry out there. And it just seemed empty. Last time I was there, it seemed like people were milling around everywhere, and it just seemed really empty to me. Those aren't good on him.
Those are so good.
Can you sign my shirt? No problem. Can you sign my shirt? Can you sign it? Can you sign this?
Playing Scrabble? Okay. I'm winning.
Quiero morir. No. Keep it going.
What you doing, fool?
Hey, what side was it on?
What's up, sucker?
What's up, fool? What you doing, man?